Thanks for joining the CSV imports. Going to wait a few more minutes to see if people come in. If you have a question during the presentation, use the Q&A button and I will stop and take a look and answer it, or someone else from the support team will be able to do that as well. And then once this is done, we will have, we'll send you a copy of the call as well as any of the articles that are mentioned. And let's see if you want to share anything in the chat to people, go for it. How is this time? I know Tasia used to be doing the webinars and she's based in Amsterdam, but now that I'm doing them PST, they're a bit later for our Europe clients. Are there any European clients here? Irim, welcome. Thanks for staying on so late. Where are you based? I think you can type it in the chat, I think. Okay, now you can, if you want to share. Okay, I will get going. I'm going to stop sharing because feedback we have is that the little gorgeous video of me is in the way of the presentation. So there we go. This morning or this evening for Aaron. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm messing that up. This webinar is about CSV imports and some changes that came out about a month ago. And it's pretty cool. We've been working with the dev team and the product team on improving our CSV imports because we know that they can be confusing with the templates and the formats. All right, Turkey, cool. All right, so my name's Jenny. I'm the VP of Customer Success. I've been at Everflow for 5 years. I had my anniversary last month, my 5-year anniversary here. Yeah, I think I already said it that I'm based in San Francisco, but I will say that again. I'm still drinking some coffee here. I started working for Everflow while I was living in Amsterdam and built out that team there. And shout out to Tasia, who is an amazing hire and is now in charge of the team in Amsterdam and really all of Europe and Asia. The other fun fact is my name is Jenny with a G because my full name is Genevieve. And yes, I'll try to switch up these fun facts for next webinar. Okay, so let's go right into CSV imports. So we now have 4 types of imports, or I'm sorry, 4 places in which you can use bulk imports. And you would use CSV imports because you want to bulk add a large amount of coupon codes, offer URLs, custom payout revenue, or conversions, including editing conversions in bulk. What's new here is the custom payout and revenue. That is a brand new bulk edit that we haven't had before. And what I'm going to do is show you where that is in just a second. All right. I thought I had this all. And go ahead and share what type of CSVs you use the most yourself. Or maybe there's one that you're aware of now that you didn't know was possible, like the payout one. So I'm going to go into my favorite offer here and I'm going to go into the custom settings tab. And then here you can see the payout and revenue. If you go to the 3 vertical dots, sorry, I was reading that. Then you can hit on bulk add. And here is where you can bulk add all your custom revenue and payout for that offer. Or I'm going to go into how this looks in a bit. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to move on now. So what's new is you're able to download templates directly from the UI, where before you had to go to the help desk article and download it. So now you can do it all within the UI. All columns that are in the templates are mandatory and the formatting is predefined on the top row. I still suggest looking at the help desk article, as some of these required columns, it doesn't mean that the rows need to be filled in. So for example, here's start date and end date. This top row where it says start underscore date is required to be in the template for it to work, but it doesn't have to have any values in it. And then each section has their own limitation of entries. So for coupon code, for example, it's 100 coupon codes at a time. I am going to use coupon codes as an example and show you what I'm talking about here. Oops, made that too big. There we go. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go to partners. coupon codes, the plus sign coupon code, add bulk. And what I can do is click, and now you can see the template is downloaded, and I am going to choose to open it in Excel. I already did pre-make one, but that's okay. Whoops, sorry about that. Not what I meant to do either. So now you can just open it in Excel. Of course, it will go to the other page, and it looks like this. I had to do it that way because for some reason it opens in numbers, and I'm figuring out how to do that. If you know how to help me make it so it always opens in Excel and not numbers, I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, I will Google that later today. So this is what the template looks like. I pre-filled one out. Actually, let's go back to the presentation. Sorry. Okay. So now when you upload using the template and you put in all the information you need, you're going to get let's talk about the success first. You can preview each entry from the CSV in any of these spots except for the conversion one. When you preview, which you can see here, you can decide to delete or edit the entry right before you even hit import. So I am going to show you how that looks. So we're in coupon code now. I'm going to browse for coupon code. I don't think there's actually an error in that one. This one. It's scanning, and you can see they're right here. So if I wanted to, I can go in and I can change any of these. I can add. So that is really great. And I do this before I import. You can also delete and go, oh, I didn't mean to add that one, and then hit import. And now that coupon code is going to be in here. This is the one I just created. So it makes it a lot simpler than it was before, where you had to kind of guess the CSV format, and it didn't tell you, it wouldn't allow you to preview it. So now we're going to look at the error messages. So this scanner preview just looks at the file format. So are required values missing? If they are, the error message is there's an issue with the file format. Unsupported layouts are if there's invalid columns. So say, for example, you put start date in the CSV, but it doesn't have the underscore between start and date. That will come up as unsupported layout. Max number of rows, if you go past in coupon codes, for example, again, if you have 101 rows, that will come up as an issue. And it will look for duplicate conversions only if you're using a template and CSV upload to update existing conversions. So for example, if you're going to change the status of a conversion or change the payout, and you put that conversion there twice using the transaction ID, that will come up as an error. So I'm going to now show you an error message. So what I will do is go to reporting, conversion imports. So I'm jumping around to the different types of CSV imports. This is the one that you're probably most familiar with, that people use the most often because you can add in conversions or change them in bulk. So I'm going to say bulk add or update. Then I've already picked that I'm going to do a conversion using existing transaction IDs. And then it also suggests that you go to the that you go to the help desk article, because there are, let me click on this one and then I can just show you. Because there's a lot of different ways you can formulate when you're adding a conversion. And this gives you all the options that you have. Okay, so I'm going to now upload this one. File format. So now I can go into here and go, what's wrong here? And what I will do is compare it to what is already on the website. Sorry, I need to get better at moving between these. Here we go. Yes, sorry, I do want to be here. Okay. So I'm going to go back to here and go, okay, so what's wrong with my updating add conversions using existing? Okay, I need transaction ID, event, sale amount, and what do I have? And this is a simple way to troubleshoot. Okay, I know that where the issue is. So I'm going to now re-add this. All right, here we go. Let's exit that out. Now I'm going to do this one, and 2 conversions are ready. And then you have to click import for it to actually be imported. And then it's the same screen that you typically have. And now it's going to do a scan for all the rules that you have based on that partner and that offer to see if it actually can be a conversion that's added. And then if it can't be, you can click on the little conversion error number and it will tell you why. Although internal error, I understand, is not as useful. Some of these are. It will tell you about duplicates as well, like this one. Okay, so that's really what's different with CSV imports now. You're able to download the template directly from the UI, and then there is this error message preview, or not error message, sorry, there's a scanner preview before you import. I also wanted to let you guys know that if doing the CSV imports is too manual, there is a way to do that via the API. You still need to have a CSV created, which can also be done via an API. And this is the endpoint. And there is an endpoint for every type of CSV that we discussed today. This just happens to be the one for the conversions. And you can find that in the API website. And we'll send that to you as well. But this is what it looks like. If you haven't seen it before, you'd go into network, and then here you can find all of the APIs that are available. Let's see if there's any questions here. And just a reminder, we just got out of beta for Everflow Pay, but we're going to really do a full promotion in a couple weeks, but I wanted to let you guys know that it is open. So if you're looking for a payment processor to pay your partners, we now have our own. And I believe that it is cheaper than the third-party ones that we work with. However, we do have limitations, which include that we can only work with bank accounts in the US for now. So if you're interested in using Everflow Pay or finding out more, just reach out to support or chat, and we'll give you the information and send you to the Everflow Pay team. All right. Are there any questions about the exciting world of CSV imports? Okay, so if you have any questions, come through the chat, email support, and we'll be able to answer. And this will be sent out to everybody once we get it edited down with all my pauses in the middle there, so you don't have to rewatch that. Special shout out to Turkey for being awake so late and watching this. Yeah, and thank you, everybody.